here. I'm her. Get back on track here. See my shoes? No. Well, I'm back. I'm back to my garage, part of my garage. Yesterday I had to do a video outside of a hotel by the utility room. Couldn't do it inside the hotel at 5:30. The guy said he has something scheduled for later that day. But I only needed a little corner on that. But extremely nice guy. So this morning, I was reading quotes, Christian quotes. So yesterday I was thinking, this is how my thoughts went. The kids were playing in the play area at a mall yesterday, and I went into Barnes & Noble and read some magazines, and intention came up. But that's not what I'm going to quote today. It led into a quote about yieldedness. Now, this morning when I was reading Christian quotes, I came across this word, yieldedness. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a word by Charles Stanley, at least. Maybe it's a Christian word, or maybe it's a word. I just don't know the English language. But yield is a verb. I know that much. Yielded is the past tense of the verb, yield. I know that much. And ness, yieldedness, N-E-S-S, makes the word a noun. That's what I think. So I'm thinking a state of mind here. And this quote is from Charles Stanley. And he states, yieldedness is vital in listening to what he, God, has to say. The he there is God. So yieldedness is vital in listening to what God has to say. And yieldedness is a state of mind. Let go. And you just let God. That is yoga. And that's from Charles Stanley. He talked about yoga, didn't he not? I used to listen to Charles Stanley all the time when I was younger. On TV, he came on TV. He came on at night, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This is a long time ago, like 20 years ago. And I liked him. And I still like him. I'm not a Christian, but I still like him. Because today we're supporting our Christian family. Just like I support the Muslim family, Christian family. We're all one. And Charles Stanley accidentally spoke about yoga. Yieldedness. It's a state of mind. Yield. Let go. That's what he means. Let go and let God. You know, that's a bumper sticker, let go and let God, but still a concept that is powerful. Everything's a state of mind, and that's how I teach yoga. And that's how, well, that's what we're going to do in yoga. Oh, I got my glasses on. Thought I had my contacts in. So this is number 150 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I just set up the camera, so I hope the camera works as good as I think it will. I moved the lights around because yesterday when I did the video, I was outside. It was still kind of dark. And the light from the door that I was next to made the quality look better than what I have set up here, which shows that I don't know where I'm going. And I do know this green shirt is like having a green background, and I'm like blend. You just see my head. That'd be kind of cool, actually. So today we're going to do mount pose, 2 sun salutations, and then we're going to go into easy pose, wind it down, and close it up with a yoga seat open. And I'm sorry, I have to move my clock. I have a clock right here because I don't have my glasses on. I can't see the clock yet, but my eyes will adjust a little bit. So feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, bring the toes up And then each toe touches the floor one at a time. So spread the toes, let the toes touch the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. No tension in the arms, no tension in the shoulders. And just relax. And just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. What will happen as you focus on the breathing, 100% on the breathing, you'll start to think about other things. And when you realize you're thinking about other things, just bring your focus back to your breathing. You focus on the breathing by focusing on the belly. As you inhale, the belly expands with air. As you exhale, the belly goes in. Focus on that, or you watch the air go in and out of the nose. So bring your focus to the tip of the nose and just watch the air go in and out. 100% focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And that heightens your awareness and makes you aware of what's going on in the body. It allows the sun salutations or all the poses to become a form of a moving meditation. Even the seemingly static poses, you're still moving in them because your belly's swelling with air. When you inhale, as you exhale, the belly goes in. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center, push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch, so go nice and easy. Then exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward, and then just fall into the ragdoll. With the ragdoll, the arms are dangling, the head is dangling. No tension anywhere, so you're not pulling yourself down in this pose or pulling yourself in, or pushing yourself down. You're just relaxing, letting go. Letting go. Just focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Again, that focus heightens your awareness, lets you feel the stretch of the back or in the back, the hamstrings maybe the calves. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. You're just aware. Focusing on the breathing heightens your awareness. I keep on saying that because it's important. It's important. And just let go. Don't judge it. So if you're up higher and you're feeling like, man, let it go down as much as I want. Let go of that. That's not what we're doing. That's judgment. That will prevent the mind and body from becoming one. The same as if you're judging yourself and you're thinking, man, I'm doing this perfectly. Boom. That's not what we're doing. Let go. Yoga is the mind and body connecting. That is yoga. So palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You'll arch the back, raise the head. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in, push all the air out. Get all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in, push all the air out. Then arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And exhale. On the sides of the feet, left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight or maybe arched. Palms are to the floor. Maybe you're to your fingertips. Maybe you're up like this. Maybe you're messing up on your words. Don't judge it. It's all right. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm saying that to myself. So front knee is not over the toes. If it is, lengthen up some, and then you feel opened. In this pose, You're experiencing openness. You're feeling opened. Accepting where you are. So if you feel like, man, I'm closed up. No. Your body doesn't dictate your mindset. You're open. You're doing the best you can, even mentally. Let's say physically you can do better. Sometimes mentally you feel like, man, I don't feel like doing it. It's okay too. You listen to the body just like you listen to your mind. And then just feel open. Regardless of where you are, just feel open. And that is an experience that you take off the yoga mat. And then you feel open throughout the day. You have this openness. You're open to new thoughts, new adventures, just a new way of thinking. You're accepting. Just makes everything seem bigger, because it is. In oneness, boom, there's eternity. So in a high lunge, some in the high lunge, just for a second or so. Then move into downward dog. Downward dog, you're pushing into the pose. So the arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones move to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. You are pushing into this pose. But you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and then focus on the breathing. And you're accepting where you are. When you accept, you are opened. Acceptance is just another way to say openness. So you feel closed up because the body says, hey, you're closing up. But once you accept, you tap into openness. You just focus on the breathing. And when you focus on the breathing, that allows the mind and body to become one, which is yoga. And slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees, and the chest you slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Of course, the palms are to the floor. And if you need to modify that pose, you go to hands and knees, arch the back into the cow, or do the small cobra. You're on your belly, no pressure on the hands. The hands are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're pushing up. Or you just go in the upward dog and just feel open. No matter where you are, you're experiencing openness. Then back to downward dog. Pushing into it. And you push into that spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot. Then just settle there. And just because you commit to the pose, let's say you go in the pose, you find the spot, you settle there, doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You can. You should listen to yourself. You must listen to yourself. You're becoming your own guru. So if I say, hey, push into it a little bit more if you can, and you think, I can't, listen to yourself. Don't listen to me. It's a quality that you're learning. You're learning how to listen to yourself. Take that off the yoga mat, and you apply it in the so-called real world where you listen to yourself. Not your guru. Not in 2019. You don't want a guru in 2019. And there's yogis out there. Hey, you do want a guru. If that's what you want, that's what you do. But it's tricky today. Maybe back in the day, the gurus were your Google. Now everything's at your fingertips. But how do I determine? You determine because you listen to yourself. Trust yourself. You can determine. And you just feel open. So low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, and you're arching or the back is straight. If the back is straight, you're elongating, you're stretching out, the back's arching, you're doing the scoop. Make sure the front knee is not over the toes. And just feel opened. And then a high lunge. Then standing forward bend. You're pulling yourself in and down. So palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Forehead's going to the knees. And just focus on the breathing. Now this pose, simple pose, but very important. Makes you aware of subtleness. So if you're focused on the breathing, 100% focus on the breathing, your awareness becomes heightened. You're aware of the subtle movement of the belly going in and out. So when you inhale, the belly expands with air. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. Then when you exhale, the belly goes in and you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. You're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focused 100% on the breathing, which makes you aware of the subtleness. You take that off the yoga mat. It allows you to be aware in the so-called real world, aware of the subtleness that's happening around you. Very important. In today's world, we focus on big things, big accomplishments. But all the subtleness things are happening around you. You should be aware of those too. Put palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. Then we're going to move in these a little faster. Last time salutation. So inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. Left leg is back into a low lunge. Feel opened. Again, it's all a mindset. The yoga poses are just becoming a moving meditation. This moving meditation is important to understand on the yoga mat, because when you go out in the real world, you're moving. And life is a moving meditation. You're becoming one. Then high lunge, then downward dog, pushing into it. Really push into it. No tension in the neck, so the head dangles. Just focus on the breathing. You're still feeling open. You do that by accepting where you are. Once you accept where you are, boom, you're experiencing openness. Slide an upward dog. Feeling open, modify it how you have to. Let go of judgment. Let go of trying to be somewhere. Settle in the pose and just accept. This is what Charles Stanley was saying. Yieldedness. You're learning to just, boom, yield, give up, let go. Not give up like that, not in a negative way, but let go. Yield means to surrender. Surrenderedness. I think Charles Stanley made up that word. Really push into it. Turn the left leg up. Yieldedness might be a word. I don't think it is. I think Charles Stanley made it up, or it could be a Christian word to explain something that words don't explain in the English language unless you rearrange them to make sense of a biblical concept or something like that. But yieldedness might be a word. Could be. I don't know English. It's just my first, second, and third language. Feeling opened. Focusing on the breathing. High lunge. Then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. And then exhale. Go to mountain pose. Mountain pose. Toes go up. Get stuff off your shirt. Toes go up. So the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. No tension in the arms or the shoulders. And just relax. Just focus on the breathing. Mountain pose is important because you're lining up the bones. So you straighten up. And then you line up the bones where the skeleton is just standing. And then you just focus on the breathing. So you're finding that spot where the skeleton is standing by itself, as if you were just your skeleton. Let's go to easy pose. So with easy pose, you want to go to the back of the mat. Usually, when I teach in class, that's everybody goes to the back. I go to the front, so I can be in front of the camera. $150 camera. Man, once I get a new camera, I'll be able to do more yoga poses. But things take money. All right. So we're in the easy pose, which is the modification of the lotus. You're going to modify it how you have to. So even if the easy pose is not easy, because you have an issue with your lower back, or your back is fatigued, just lean against the wall. You don't need to do this if you like lean against. I mean, you can do anything you want. And then leg is out. Whatever you're doing, you're going to focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. You're going to tilt the head to the right. Right ear is to the right shoulder. Back is straight. Shoulders are level, so left shoulder is down. You're just focused on the breathing. And when you're focused on the breathing, you're just watching yourself breathe. Remember, you're paying attention to the belly or the nose. Pick one and stick to it. And that heightens your awareness, lets you know what's going on in the body. And it makes you aware of the stretch that's happening in the left side of the neck. You're just focused on that. I mean, you're focused on breathing. You're just aware of that. Words matter, man. So right hand goes up, bring to the side of the head, relax the arm. So you relax the right arm and let the weight of the arm bring the head down. Let the left shoulder go down so it can stay level. And just focus on the breathing. Now, you don't want to pull your head down because you're learning to let go. But you might be pulling a little bit and you're letting that go too. You're letting go, hey, I'm pulling a little bit. That's okay too. All important. Let me go ahead and release. Head back to center. Tilt the head to the left. Left ear is to the left shoulder. Right shoulder's down. Back is straight. You just focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Again, it makes you aware of what's happening in the body. Makes you aware of the stretch that's happening in the right side of the neck. Maybe you're feeling something in your lower back. That's a so-called issue. Doesn't matter. You're aware of it, but you're not focused on it. The mindset there is that you're not your so-called problems. You're aware of them, you handle them, you take care of them, but you're not your problems. So left hand goes up to the side of the head. Relax the arm. So let the arms weight, bring the head down, keep the right shoulder down, back stay straight. And just let the weight of the arm bring the head down. If you're pulling a little bit, try not to. But if you're pulling a little bit, that's okay too. Let go. Let go of the mindset of, hey, I'm pulling. I can't just relax my arm. It's okay. I'm pulling a little bit right now because I'm talking, not relaxing. It's all right. Do the best we can. Acceptance. It's all about acceptance. Then go ahead and release. Heads back to center. Don't tilt the head back. And then you're not jarring the head back. The chin's going straight up. And just focus on the breathing. Bring the knuckles under the chin, pushing up. Just focus on the breathing. Heightens your awareness. Lets you feel the stretch. Go ahead and release. Chin's down to the chest. Make sure you're not curling the back so the back stays as straight as you can get it. Head's just dropping down. Chin's to the chest. And just focus on the breathing. You can lock the fingers. Palms go to the back of the head. Relax the arms. Same concept. So let go. You just let the weight of the arms bring the head down. You're not pulling yourself down. You might pull in a little bit. Try not to, but if you are, let that go too. You say, hey, I'm pulling a little bit. I can't let go fully. That's fine too. Keep the back as straight as you can and just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. Go ahead and bring the head back to center. Something popped up on my computer. Thought maybe the battery died. It's plugged in, but sometimes I plug it in and I don't plug it in the computer. And then neck rolls. Drop the head to the right, down and around. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And as you move, you're focusing on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. You're linking the movement with the breathing. Movement is becoming a form of a moving meditation. And then when the head goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Again, link the movement with the breathing. And think of nothing else but the breathing. That focus on the breathing allows the movement to become a form of a moving meditation. When the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. And shoulders shrug. Shoulders to the ears, back, down, and around. So the shoulders go up, you're inhaling. As they go back and down, you're exhaling. Just focus on the breathing. Then when the shoulders go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. When the shoulders go to the top, go ahead and bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down and around, the back is straight, and you're reaching out, and you're exhaling. As the trunk goes to the top, you're inhaling. Again, link the movement with the breathing. This movement becomes a form of a moving meditation because you're focused on the breathing, heightens your awareness, lets you know what's going on in the body. When you go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Focus on the breathing. When you go to the top, bring yourself to the center. And half spinal twist. So left hand's on the right knee, right arm goes up. So pull yourself up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor and send the back. Arm is straight, it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. And focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but of the breathing. Release, back to center. And then the other side. So right hand is on the left knee. Left arm goes up, pull yourself up, then you twist, palm goes to the floor and center back, arm is straight, it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. And focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. And release back to center. For the yoga seal, you're going to reach behind you, grab the left wrist with the right hand, and lean forward. Bring the forehead down towards the floor, or to the floor, and you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses, keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. And bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front to your knees or in your lap. Some people do this. If you're leaning back, that's fine too. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer. You're going to watch yourself breathe. Again, you're going to bring your focus to the belly as you inhale and exhale. And watch the air go in and out. Or bring your focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out. And what happens many times, you start controlling the breathing. But you're already breathing automatically. So let go of control and just watch it. And then what will happen many times, you'll start to think about other things. When you realize you're thinking about other things, let go and just watch yourself breathe. And then you realize eventually that you're the thing that's watching your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. So we'll stay here just a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Palms together, namaste. That's it. So that's 150 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.